What is going on, y'all? Gamers Goon here today. If you clicked into the video, you know we're going back to our roots because Wrestlemania is this weekend. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I haven't watched too much wrestling lately. I have been watching the pay-per-views when they come up, and I have watched this week's Raw, and I'm gonna watch last week's SmackDown and this week's SmackDown. But we haven't really been keeping up to date every week, but I'm familiar with what's going on. So we are gonna give you a preview slash prediction of WrestleMania, and I'm actually kind of getting excited for it. Happens every year that we get this excitement going into WrestleMania, and I think this show specifically will deliver. So night one, we are going to go over first. That is tomorrow night. We are going to start the show off, I believe, with Gunther and Jey Uso. This is a World Heavyweight Championship match. Obviously, Gunther being the world champion coming into it. Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble to be in this spot. I was under the impression that the Royal Rumble winner got the main event, but nope, not this year. Not this year. Jey Uso, very, very popular right now. Obviously, everybody knows the yeet. You can go to WrestleMania, and if you're there, have a fun Yeetlemania. You're going to be yeeting all over that arena because Jey Uso is going to beat Gunther, and it's going to be Yeetlemania. I'm telling you right now. Jey Uso is going to win. That crowd is going to be yeeting all night long after that. Start WrestleMania off on a good note. Shout out Jey Uso. Very, very deserving world champion there. Then we get the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar, going up against the New Day. The kind of heelish New Day now, at least from what I saw. Not very friendly at the moment with New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. And I get it. The New Day is the New Day, one of the greatest tag teams / factions of all time. I just can't see him winning. I can't see him winning. You're already going to have Jey Uso picking up a title. The War Raiders, you need some people to retain. I think the War Raiders do just that. So we're going to have the War Raiders win. Next, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, who is probably Chad Gable. It's probably Chad Gable. Let's be honest. Rey Mysterio, though, I expect him to lose. El Grande Americano, he is going to win, and then he is going to reveal that he is indeed Chad Gable. So give me El Grande Americano. Next, we got Jade Cargill versus Naomi in just a regular old good-fashioned wrestling match. This one is, obviously, a little bit of the beef there with Jade Cargill's side of things. I'm going to go with Naomi. No, I don't know. It's got to be Jade, right? It's got to be Jade. Is it her first WrestleMania match? It's either her first or second WrestleMania match. This would be a really big win for her. It is a singles match with not much on the line, to be honest. Naomi's been there, done that. She's been a world champion for the WWE. Jade Cargill has not been the women's world champion for the WWE. We'll give it to Jade Cargill. Which means I'm just looking at down the line and seeing how much I think Jey Uso might be your big baby face moment of the night. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much you're gonna get. L.A. Knight going up against Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Jacob Fatu is an absolute beast. I was a big fan of him coming in to the WWE. Jacob Fatu should win this. He should win this. Obviously, LA Knight being LA Knight, you would expect maybe that's a spot where you give the big baby face a chance. I don't think he's winning. Jacob Fatu will wipe the floor with LA Knight, and Jacob Fatu will be your new United States Championship holder. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. There's some potential real-life beef between these two that I've been seeing floating around. This is for the Women's World Championship, by the way. Tiffany Stratton coming in as champion. Charlotte Flair without gold. Charlotte Flair's been there, done that. Won championships, lost championships, held championships at WrestleMania. Tiffany Stratton has not. This is the first time she has brought in a championship to a WrestleMania. Tiffany Stratton should win. But I wouldn't be shocked if Charlotte does, because Charlotte is the golden child of the WWE. But now that Vince McMahon is not the main push behind creative, maybe Tiffany Stratton does win. So we're going to ride with Tiffany Stratton to beat Charlotte Flair. Hopefully we avoid any sort of drama in that match for anybody going into business for themselves if the beef between the two is real. Next, we get the main event. I'm really excited about the main event. We get Paul Heyman. Does he give a favor to CM Punk? Right now, it looks like it. But he owes Seth Rollins for not curb stomping him. And then, on top of that, guess what? Your buddy, Paul Heyman, yeah, he is the wise man for Roman Reigns. I don't even know potentially what impact Paul Heyman could have in this match, because all three of these people Paul Heyman legitimately could support, because Seth Rollins showed mercy towards Paul Heyman. CM Punk, obviously that favor. Paul Heyman should be in his corner. And then you got the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, where he is his wise man. Paul Heyman's in the center of it all. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. I don't know. I do not know. I think we're going to give it to CM Punk. I think we are going to give it to CM Punk to win. Paul Heyman, I think the favor is going to be given, and CM Punk is going to win. Paul Heyman is going to turn or cause some sort of chaos that Roman Reigns does not win. Seth Rollins, I don't really think Paul Heyman would support Seth Rollins here, but we'll see, I guess. Next, for night 2, April 20th, so this is going to be Sunday, we have Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Io Sky coming in as the champion, Bianca Belair, obviously getting into the mix of things, and then Rhea Ripley signing the contract, getting her spot in the WrestleMania match. I just ain't feeling anybody here, really. I think Io Sky is probably just going to win. I think it's going to be simple. We're going to go with Io Sky with the victory. Next, we get to the tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. We got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez going up against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. This one, it's another one where I get it, Bayley and Lyra, the baby faces in this situation. I just don't see Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez dropping the titles here. I'm going to rock with them. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. The dark side of AJ Styles. Did Karrion Kross bring it out of AJ? I think he did. And Logan Paul, he is somebody that I think is really exciting for the WWE. He plays that outsider role that people just hate perfectly. AJ Styles, though, I'd expect him to win this one. You probably will get some sort of cameo in this match from somebody in Logan Paul's life. Maybe his brother, obviously they've done KSI, obviously they've had Speed be in a Prime bottle. They've done a lot of things. I expect there to be some sort of shenanigan being done with Logan Paul, but ultimately AJ Styles will win. We get to the 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker going in, defending it against Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. and this is going to sound crazy. I know Penta probably could and should win this match. Braun Breaker, obviously coming in with the title. I don't expect him to leave with it. I think Dominic Mysterio is going to pin Finn Balor to win. Obviously, it's been kind of teased that Finn Balor isn't super fond of his fellow members there in Judgment Day. But Dominic Mysterio, I'm telling you, he's a little snake. I could see it happening. Dominic Mysterio's winning. Then we get a Sin City Street Fight. Damian Priest going up against Drew McIntyre. I've had enough of Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Give Damian Priest the victory. Please give Damian Priest the victory. And then to cap off WrestleMania, we have Cody Rhodes, John Cena, the undisputed WWE Championship on the line to close the show. You have Mr. Whoa. And then you got Mr. I Can See You Now, John Cena, the heel. The heel John Cena. And realistically, right? If this was last year, I would have said Cody Rhodes was going to win. Realistically, Cody Rhodes probably should win. But this is the John Cena last run, right? One last good John Cena run? Why not? We gonna have John Cena winning at WrestleMania to close off night 2. John Cena, the heel, is gonna win. With Dwayne The Rock Johnson, sitting there applauding as John Cena raises the title above his head. He has taken care of business and ended the reign of Rhodes. So there you have it. There is my WrestleMania 41 predictions. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. I don't know if I'll be doing a review, to be honest. But WrestleMania, get excited for it. It's here. It's the best time of the year for wrestling fans. So get excited for it. Have a good time. And don't, if you are watching this video, here's some advice just from somebody that's done it a lot, going through it. Don't overwork yourself in terms of following this wrestling content, because you do get burnout. And that's kind of what I've dealt with wrestling, that I just needed a break from it. But it's the exciting time of the year with WrestleMania around the corner. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. And enjoy WrestleMania.